It says this Hey is on the air. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Digging for Gold. Get out your shovels and let's go out there and dig and find ourselves some gold in their hills. Got a couple of interesting things to report on tonight, and we'll dig into Facebook and start looking at and reviewing some of the strategies that we're using. Before I do that, I'm going to check in with Laura here, one of the things that I think is important is if people do the things that we talk about doing, they actually get results that we talk about getting. So, Laura, you've had some results this week, right?
I have, Len. I've had, I've had another person who contacted me after having a couple of conversations. She watched the videos. I thought we were a really good fit for each other, but she's in college and she's already doing something different and told me just not now, maybe in 6 months. So she was upfront with me, which I appreciated. And then I had another person contact me. She saw a video that I did, and it was something in the video that caught her attention, and she messaged me about it. And from there, we kind of talked about how important our businesses were. And so I'm talking to her later tonight. So that was kind of nice. Just conversing, finding out where both of us was at. It was just nice conversations. It really wasn't couple of people that I talked to, it's really not about the business. It's just about talking about each other. And then you kind of get into just a comfortable conversation about, hey, well, what is it you do? And it's starting to get easier for me. And I'm feeling that it's not as hard to do because I'm doing it more and more. So it's working. I just have to continue to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, for each and every one of us, the more we do this stuff, the easier it becomes. Hey, out there in the listening audience, does anyone else out there have any results? Let's see. And by the way, welcome everybody. Welcome Craig. Welcome Carol. Welcome Cynthia and Rick, Bill, Chris. Anybody else have anything they'd like to report on? Any progress? Any breakthroughs, etc.? You want to come over and talk to us, or put a comment up in the chat, or anything like that, before we jump into screen sharing and etc. So I'm just sort of gonna give the chat just a couple of minutes to catch up to us here.
Oh, hey, will the real Craig Kessler please stand up? Craig, nice to see you. I'm going to message you a little bit later because I need to chat with you, my friend. So I needed to say that. Welcome, Craig.
Yeah, well, Craig wasn't the only. Let's see, Craig had 2 pages going this week. So did Bill Moore. Bill had somebody put up a false page with Bill Moore's name on it. I think it was last week.
Oh.
So, okay. That crap is continuing to go on out there. I just got a message from somebody asking me if I had sent her a Skype, and then she came back and said, well, my Skype account's been hacked because she got a Skype message from me, which I didn't send. So this crap continues to go on and on and on and on and on. Let me go ahead on over to screen share. You're gonna watch the chat if there's any questions, and I'm gonna hit share, present to everyone, and I'm going to go right now straight out to Facebook. I'm a little behind the power curve right now because I just got off the phone with somebody. So in terms of tracking, let me give you a couple of the conversations that we've been working on. One of them, we started these a couple weeks ago. One of them is this lady, Sheila. I'm just going to show you how this is developed. So I'm going to pull up the whole conversation. Before we start anything new tonight, we'll look at some of the results from some of the older things that have been going on. Come on, do what you're told. See full conversation. Why isn't the full? There it is. There it is. Okay, so I don't quite remember exactly where this conversation started. Oh, okay. So this is one of the things that we talked about doing. We go down the list of people that like, if they like a post of yours. She liked my Coffee with Len video. This goes back, almost a month now, but that's okay. These things take time to develop. So we went through a whole conversation. About a week ago, a little over a week ago, I asked her, this is where we transitioned. Let me see. I asked her, okay, she grows her own food, by the way. So I asked her, or she grows some of her own food. So I have a couple short videos I'd like to share with you about the proliferation of toxins in our environment, homes, and bodies. Is it okay to send a link? So she said yes. So once again, we always ask before we send the link. So here goes the link. And she said she's always interested in the topic, and she thanked me. And then I started following up with her. So this goes back June 29th. Hi, Sheila. Have you had a chance to watch the videos? No, but I will check into them tomorrow. Let me know. No worries. And then I just asked her a personal question. Is that her little guy in the cover on her fan page or on her personal page? And no, he's my son's girlfriend's nephew and their new puppy. So anyhow, just keeping a conversation going, keeping her engaged. Oh, she tells me how old she is and how old her son is. That's all right. Keep following up with her. Hey, Sheila, if you're not wanting to watch those videos, okay, here I put this, I turned the heat up a little bit. I just went back after I'd asked her a couple of times if she'd watch them. I went back with a bit of a stronger statement. Hey, my friend, if you're not wanting to watch those vids, just tell me and I won't pester you again. And then she responded back, no, I've just been a little busy. Okay, when should I check back? I'm actually going to watch one in a few minutes. Cool beans. All right, good. So did you ever watch the videos? I did. And she tells me the products look great, but they're a bit pricey for her budget. She tells me she makes most of her cleaning products and uses coconut oil for skin and hair. I'm very concerned and dedicated to this as well. Awesome. And now we begin to transition in deeper into the funnel. I'm looking for rock stars like you who can help save lives. Most people are not as creative as you. How about joining forces with us, become a distributor, make some money, and help others clean toxins out of their lives? The price is right if you're getting paid to do it. At least learn some more about what it takes. Are you available for a quick 5-minute Facebook chat? So this is the first time I asked her, let's talk. She answers me, not right this minute. Now I'll jump to the conclusion. It took us a week to get, last week, we were right here last week. It took us the whole week to get the conversation scheduled, but we just had the conversation. I just got off the phone with her. I got on the phone at 4 o'clock for a 5-minute conversation, and that conversation lasted 50 minutes, and I had to cut it short. But here we are. She has committed to me that she's going to get on the webinar tonight. I just dropped the link for tonight's webinar into the chat for her. And so that's where we are right now. She says she's going to be on the webinar. So that's how, I mean, not every conversation develops this way. Not every conversation goes this smoothly. And I'll share with you a couple more just to show you, how we're doing this. Oh, here's this guy, Jim. All right, we'll go pick on Jim for a minute.
Hey, Len.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know, Rick is asking if we can make the text bigger.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Rick. We can do that. Let's see. The three little doohickeys here.
Yeah.
So we'll
Thanks,
go
Rick. I forgot too.
Yep. Okay. So let me go over to Jim. We got a similar thing going on with Jim. Oh, I don't want Jim Pratt's photos. Now I can't see what's going on. Jim Pratt. I think that's the right one. Message.
Is that better, Rick?
Okay, so this is. I brought this guy into our universe last week. He put a post out on Facebook that said he was looking, and I answered his post and said, "Hey, I've got something you might be interested in." And with his permission, I went ahead and sent him the videos. And I don't know if he's watched them yet or not, because I just followed up with him. When did I follow up? Monday. Jim, did you watch the videos? Let's pick a time to talk and see what I can do for you. So I followed up with him yesterday. I haven't heard back from him yet. If I don't hear back from him in a day or two, I will follow him up.
Okay, that sounds good.
So let's maybe pick one or two more.
Oh, Rick says his screen is frozen.
Oh, well, I can send it to Froster. What would you like me to do about that, Rick? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be, but
refresh. You know what, Rick? It's odd. Is anybody else having that trouble?
Yeah, that's the question, of course. Is anyone else having a problem?
I'm not seeing any frozenness.
Is anyone else having a problem?
Oh, they're asking Rick, maybe he needs to refresh. I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Everybody seems to, there isn't seeing, okay, I'll just continue. Bill says he's good, Carol's good.
Okay, so now you may not remember, so I'll just take you back again to the beginning. I honestly don't remember why I sent her a friend request or why we're friends on Facebook, but we have the friend request. Last week, we went on through this conversation. This was a follow-up from a birthday. She had a birthday. That was it. It was a follow-up from her birthday. And she was liking my Coffee with Len videos. So I followed up with her. I know you can't read this. I'm scrolling a little fast, but I'm just trying to get to the important parts. Okay, so the important part is, and here's where the transition goes. So we had this sort of long-running conversation. She's the lady that invited me to New Zealand. She lives in New Zealand. We were talking about it last week, whether we can distribute New Zealand or not. And Jackson told us that he's already got 2 customers in New Zealand. So I asked her what her thoughts on organics are. And I just pulsed her back. I asked her that question. She never answered me, so I pulsed her back again and said, "Hey, Donna, you never answered that last question. Just curious. Are organics popular in New Zealand?" And she answered back, "Morning, Len. Sorry about that. Yes, they are." So she just answered back that organics are popular in New Zealand. So I'm going to go ahead and ask her, so Donna, I have a couple short videos I would like to send to you. Would that these great big letters, that makes it really hard. Would that be okay? They are about organics and toxins. So let me just ask her if it's all right to send the videos. Send to UYOU. Is everything else spelled correctly?
Yep.
All right. So we'll just go ahead and ask her if it's all right to send her the videos. Again, we don't send the links out unless we've got permission to do it, so they know the links are coming. And that's what we do with that. So let me close. Let me go back to my page. Okay. So what are the other things that we need to do? as often as reasonable, and I would say every day if you can. First thing to do is go down and look at all of your notifications. So when we go down through the notifications, we're always going to be looking for people that have commented or something has happened. And I will find as I go through these, Sally replied to Debbie Deardorf's comment on my post. So that's actually a conversation that I've been following. But you want to be going down through these and looking for people that are commenting on your stuff or they're doing things. I know what it is. I put up a post a little while ago that's getting a lot of engagement. I don't know if you folks saw it or not. I put this post up. This may seem sacrilegious to some, but believe it or not, I have no idea what Pokemon is about. And don't try to tell me. I have no interest. That post, 13 people have gone ahead and liked it. And now one of the important things you want to do is take a look at this. I got 13 people here that have gone ahead and liked this post. I want to go down here and I want to take a look at those and see if there's anybody on this list that I'm not actively communicating with. Oh, look, Donna, there's a woman with the RV in New Zealand. So she actually liked that post. So as I look at this list, I'm going to see, now Bob is a guy that I've been communicating with. He's got the videos, and I've been, every now and then, about once a week or so, I pulse him and say, hey, ever get a chance to watch those videos? Shelly, I'm communicating with, absolutely. Nick Cohen is actually my grandson. Sherry declined us. She's on my list, and she backed out. So anyhow, you want to be going down these lists of people and looking. Now, I don't really know much about Tanya. So somebody there in our group may know who this is, but I recognize the name. But I'm going to right click, open in a new tab, and go on over here. And I'm going to take a look and see what's going on. She studied nutrition. That's interesting. She's a friend. That's interesting. Because we haven't had much communication. So, okay. So this is a couple months old. She sent a friend request. I connected with her. I asked her for her email. So I've got her on my email list. But we're not doing a whole lot of communicating, so let me hide this. So let me just go ahead and, what did she actually do? I got to go backwards. Oh, that was the post. Hey, Tanya, I see you liked my post about Pokemon today. What are you laughing about? Something
about the boo Pokemon.
I'm just gonna ask her if she's a fan. So what I'm doing again, what I'm doing here, folks, is I'm opening the conversation. I'm just engaging her as if she, hey, as if I walked up to her in a cocktail party and I saw her and I said, and I saw that there was something about her that told me that she liked something about Pokemon or something like that. And I just asked her, hey, are you a fan? I see you like that. Are you a fan? Did she like my post? Now that may mean that she liked my post because she's not a fan, or it may mean she liked my post because she is a fan. I don't know what it means, but we haven't talked for a while. So, and she's on my friends list. So let's just shoot her a message. Let's engage her in conversation, see if we can get her talking. And then if we get her talking, we'll take it from there. And I've just given you a couple of examples of how these conversations develop. Here's another one. I don't really know much about this person, so let's go check her out. Chris Leonard. And hello, Jackson. This is taking its good old time loading. So here's another example. Uh, this was a birthday. I didn't. Okay, you know what? This is my bad. You know, sometimes you just miss following up with people. Uh, Happy birthday! It's been a whole year. We haven't communicated. Well, it's a great one. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm going to apologize about the delay, Chris. KRYS. What's a good question for me to ask Chris to see if we can get her engaged? Anybody want to help me out here, Laura? She's a woman who had a birthday.
When was her birthday?
Huh?
When was her birthday? Oh, that was back in May.
Yeah, it was May 29th. So I wished her happy birthday. So she made a comment back. Life is funny like that, isn't it?
What does her page look like? Can you bring up her page?
Yeah. You know what? Let's do that. Good idea. Good idea. Let's open the page. She used to work for Mary Kay. Let me close this for a minute. That's an interesting background in the image.
I was going to say, you could ask her, you know, where did her background image come from? Is it something she created, or?
I think that's just a good idea.
Or, wow, it's so colorful.
Love your background image. Is there any, how about special significance?
Perfect.
Did I spell significance correctly?
There.
There. Okay, there.
There.
Are you laughing at me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, everybody else does, so it's all right. Okay, so there. So we'll engage Chris, or we'll try to engage her. So she answered back the birthday thing. That's my bad. By the way, yeah, I'm going to leave this site. Yeah, I want to leave that because I already sent the message in the other page. So, but you see how this works is once again every day. He says every day. This falls into the category of doing what he says, don't do what he does all the time, because you can see I'm not always 100% perfect with this. I miss things. We all do. But then if you look at my messages, I mean, I get several hundred a day notifications and messages coming through. So I just get an incredible number of these things. So, you know, I don't always find them all. But you want to go down through your page, your own personal timeline, look for people that have liked, commented, etc., and make sure that you're hooked up. Well, look at that. We got Michael Winiger. Oh, he's liking, but he likes Laura's stuff. He doesn't like my stuff. Laura, we gotta talk about this. We got Michael Winiger liking your stuff. And you just started putting your stuff up. Now I've been putting my stuff up for 2 years. But seriously, I'm joking, because he actually liked my coffee with Len yesterday. So he's out there. I mean, you know, that's pretty interesting. He is out there, and he's watching what's going on, and he's looking at things. So here we go again. I mean, you know, once again, going down through your personal profile, looking at Steve Morgan. Who's Steve Morgan? I don't know who Steve Morgan is. I have no idea who that is. Now, maybe one of you folks does, but I don't. So again, we're gonna go check out Steve Morgan, plastics engineer. Oh, you know what? What?
Jackson says Laura will always win. She is pretty. We are not Len.
So I've had so I did send him a message. Oh, okay. He didn't answer me back. All right, I'm gonna pulse him. Hey, Steve, you never. I'm just gonna hit him with it. You never answered me back. Are you not interested? I'm just gonna hit him and get like you saw one a few minutes ago where I hit the person back with hey, if you don't want to watch them, just tell me and I'll quit bugging you. And that person is on the webinar tonight. So you never know. You just don't know. And interested. Are you not interested in seeing these incredible videos? All right.
Incredible.
Interested.
Jackson said Steve is in Jackson's organization.
He is? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then I won't even bother sending the message.
Yeah.
That's fine. But, once again, I don't know that. So if I send the message and he answers me back, I'll find out who he is. I mean, if he's already in the organization, then great, cool, wonderful, awesome. But so, cool. Here's another one. But you get the idea. You want to be going down through your timeline. Let's back out of the timeline here.
Was Steve your friend? Are you already friends with Steve?
Steve Morgan?
Jackson, yeah, Jackson says if you're not, you might want to send him a friend request.
Well, I am friends with him.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I'm friends with him. It's just that I sent him this question a couple weeks ago whether he wanted to, because he was a friend of Bob's.
Yeah, he says he is dating Bob's sister.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so we know who he is. Good. Okay. Mary Ann, do you know who she is, Jackson?
He hasn't answered yet. I don't know that he heard you. Oh, he didn't hear you. Oh, nope. Nope, Len. She is not. Jackson doesn't know her.
Okay. Interesting. She obviously knows Bob Miller. She's a stroke survivor. Okay. Hey, okay. Was that still the Pokemon post or was that something else? Ah.
I think it was something else.
Yeah, post about. Where did I find her? Post about. Oh, about the practice gratitude show. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna bother this right now because probably it's not gonna go anywhere. She's not a friend, and we have no. Well, we should have mutual friends. Bob should be a mutual friend. Well, we do have two mutual friends. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and send a message, and then we'll get off of this. Let's see. How can I engage her? She's obviously she is a stroke survivor. I just ask her. I was good for the Bob's. It appears you are too.
Appears.
Okay, thank you. Let's ask her if she knew Bob well. That'll if she's active on Facebook at all, that'll probably bring her back with a comment or something. So okay, that's that. Now, again, daily. Go down through, look for the kinds of things that we're finding here. The other thing you want to do, Rick, you're driving me crazy. I can't see the screen this big in front of me. All right, I'm gonna Rick, I'll make it bigger again just for you in just a moment. So I can see the screen. Okay, the other thing we want to do, it's just a matter of getting used to where things are. But the other thing we want to do again is we want to go down, especially down through the fan page. Now, I'm not going to belabor this one because I want to go off and do some other things today, but we want to go down through, look at your posts on your fan page. I'm going to go past a couple, but here, just this one for tonight, 113 people reached. We got a couple people liked it. Anna Catarino, I'm communicating with her. I don't know a lot about her, but I have been communicating with her. And I'm just gonna pass over that for right now. But you want to do the same thing. You want to be coming down, looking for people that are commenting on. Okay, here, click on this. You click on the link and it opens up the list. Becky, you need to invite her to like the page. Okay. Jeremy, I don't know who he is. So, and we have 7 mutual friends, and so he came and commented today, or came and liked I'm doing too much talking, not enough thinking. He liked, that was the Coffee with Len video. Yeah, okay, and that was today's Coffee with Len. Okay, so right click, open link in new tab, back out to Jeremy. We got mutual friends. Jeremy, thank you for liking my Coffee with Len video today. Okay, I'm gonna ask him about his children. Why not? Everybody likes to talk about their children. Okay, is that okay? Good-looking kids? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a nice family. Jackson said that too.
A nice dog. Well, I don't know if the dog's nice, but yeah, okay. So, just going to engage him, see what comes back. I should have asked a question. I didn't. Let's ask a question. We always want to end with a question. What do you do for business? Let's see if he comes back with anything. Again, we don't have any idea. Now, as you saw last week, sometimes we find people that they're already in other MLMs and things like that. But the fact, if their page says that they're in MLM XYZ and they're a superstar, walked on water, talked to God, we still don't know. We don't know if they're still with the company. We don't know if they're happy with the company. We don't know if they're happy with their support, their upline. So, I mean, there's no reason not to ask somebody what's going on in their life with their business. So these are some of the things you want to do. You want to be going down through your personal profile. You want to be going down through your fan page. You want to go through your notifications and the notifications and messages. This is huge. Pull up your messages. Try to get this done at least once a day, and just run down through the messages. And if you go back down here, actually, what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to show you something here, and I'm going to show you that I screw up every now and then.
Hey, Len.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can you do me a favor? Can you go back to the lady that you showed us earlier? Was her name Sheila Penny?
Yeah. She's right here.
can you click back on there? Did you say you invited her to a webinar?
Yeah, she's coming to the webinar tonight.
Okay, and she is the link to the webinar?
Oops. Wait a minute. I got the. Did I put the wrong? Oh, thank you.
Yep.
You know what? You just caught that. I put the wrong link up there.
Yeah, no problem.
Oopsie. Sixfigureslive.com. Oh my goodness.
And what you're doing right now is pretty amazing. You have a Word file that has all of the common things.
Right.
Yes, I like that. I'm going to start that. Maybe that's something that you can go over later. But that's a really awesome idea, because that way you don't have to keep, like when I go in there and I type something in, sometimes it can be some of the same phrases and you're retyping it, and if you just copy and paste, that might be a time saver. So awesome. I like how you did that.
Thank you for catching that. The challenge is in my defense, the problem is I got off the phone with her just like 2 or 3 minutes before I was supposed to start this webinar, so I was moving a little bit too fast. But that's I'm really glad you caught that. Thank you so much. Yeah, because she told me you should be on the webinar, and it starts in 20 minutes. So I think there's a really good chance that she's going to. Oh, she's responded back. There's a really good chance that she's going to join the team. She's really into the organic stuff. She grows her own. She's been in healthcare. Her boyfriend's in healthcare. She likes helping people, and she's out of work right now. She's out looking for a job. So it's like she's got all these things going that it would just be perfect. It would be really perfect for her to come on in and join us. So anyhow, let me go back to my profile for just a moment. Let me show you on the message bar. There's a little button here called Message Requests. Has anybody ever clicked that button? Go ahead and tell me the truth. Tell me in the chat if you've ever clicked that button. I'm going to wait. Tell me what the chat says. We're going to wrap this up in a few minutes here, but for tonight.
Yeah, nobody's posted anything yet. There might be a little delay. I know I've clicked it. I don't always remember. I'm
going to tell you that I haven't, and I just clicked it today, and I got a real surprise. And so this is going to go way up high on our priority list of things to do, because watch what happens.
Rick says yes. Debbie says I do all the time in the other folder, and Chris says yes, and the one next to it, it's filtered.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been clicking on that little button, and looky here, there are messages in there that go back, and so I haven't responded to. So this is not good. And but at any rate, so look at this. Justin Payton, thanks for the follow. It's really good to meet you. Gosh, gee, Len, okay, enough. Look, we all screw up. There are a lot of levels, a lot of layers on this onion. So there's lots of little nuances and things that you can do. And this is just one that I just realized today that I haven't been using. So we can jump in and start using them. And so let's just take a look at this Justin guy, Justin Payton. Thanked me for the follow. And I didn't respond back to him, so I don't feel good about that.
Hey, you know what, Len? Now we know.
Yeah. So anyhow, I'm just going to apologize. Justin. Sorry about the delay. Huh?
Justin.
Sorry about nag. About the delay. Honestly, I missed your message. Glad to meet you too.
Ist.
Missed your message. Glad to meet you too. Let's Justin Payton. Let's go over. Look at his page in a different window. Let's see what we can learn about Justin Payton. Do it now, later becomes never. CEO of JustinPayton.com. Mary. I like his banner. Stop, dream, believe. I like your banner. Okay, fine. I like your banner.
That's pretty cool.
Your banner. Pretty cool, says Laura.
Pretty.
Okay. Pretty cool, says Laura. What do you do? Let's see if we can engage them. Awesome. So anyhow, we got this little almost grayed out button. If you come back here and look at messages, you know, that button is almost grayed out there. And I mean, I've looked at messages a billion times and I don't think I've ever clicked on this button before. So from now on in, we're going to click on that button and see what's going on with people. And here's another one, Sharon. She wanted to say thanks for the follow. This is July 8th. So we need to be following up with these people. As you can see, I've been leaving money on the table. Okay, accept it.
Alan, have you heard any updates from Facebook and Messenger?
I don't think so. Why?
Well, because your page looks different than mine.
Oh, yeah.
And I've noticed that.
Yeah. Yep. Sharon.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I'll save that question for later.
Yeah. It was IESON. Is that the same one? Sharon, probably. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back and take a look at this. 3 mutual friends included Sandra Dawson. Let's go back and look at this. No, this can't be the right one. That's not the right one. I don't think so. Mathieson. Share it. Oh, with a Y. SHARY. Okay. Let's try that. SHARYN. Sharon. Healthy living with Sharon. That sounds more reasonable. Now I think we got the right Sharon. Well, we know she's into healthy living. Darren Designs. Oh, looks like Kookaberry. Looks like she might be in. Oh, she is. She's in Australia. Another Aussie, huh? Hey, and we got some mutual friends. Okay. I see you live in Australia. I love Australia, which I do. Been there several times. And ask her what does she do? What do you do? Okay. Let's see how many misspellings we can correct here. AUS, too many T's in Australia. Looks like we got that. Okay, fine. Good. All right. So again, we want to go down. We want to be going down our messages. Obviously, we want to go down our friend requests. You know, I'm not going to go down friend requests right now, but we've talked enough about what to look for and like for example, this friend request here. Joni, 4 mutual friends. I've been communicating with her. I know who she is. She's a no-brainer. This guy's probably a no-brainer. 90 mutual friends. He's probably okay. But again, I'm not going to confirm or accept it without going looking at his page, and then I'll make a decision. Let's go over there. I'll make a decision when I look at his page. Do I want to just directly accept his friend request, or do I want to? What I'm going to do with him, again, I'm going to go back. Yeah, I've got several files where I've got these things written down. Remind me, I don't see the file that I'm looking for right now. Because what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to send him the email message. I'm going to say, hey, thanks for the friend request. You know, I don't see it right now in the recent list. So rather than wasting your time here tonight, most of the folks that are on here have seen this before. I don't know where it is. I'll have to go find it. But what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to send him the message that says, hey, hey, Destry, thanks for the friend request. As a way to connect further, I have a newsletter that I'd love to put you on my list and send you a copy of my social media book. Give me your best email address. Let's see if I can engage him, get his email address, get him onto my email list, and I'll take him from there. So that's what I'm going to do with him. Now, Lambert, this one, and this is like the ones you saw yesterday, where Craig, you got a friend request from Craig Kassler. You know, if you take a look at this, and this is basically, although this one's got more stuff in it than Craig's did. The one that came in from Craig just had a picture. It had a gray background. There was nothing else there, just a gray background. It had stop it, and it had, I think, maybe one more picture, and then there was nothing. And you sort of know immediately that's a fake profile. And so this one is probably a fake profile. I'm probably not going to do anything with it. And then the other thing, and we're gonna stop here for today. Last week we did some of it. We'll do some more of it next week. The other thing we want to do is we want to go out, and I don't care where you go. We'll just pick a couple places here. Success Magazine is one of the ones we go to frequently. Organic Living Magazine is another one. We go out. That's not what I want. We go out and we public figure. Yeah, did I click on the wrong thing? That's Tony's fan page. We go out to these fan pages and things like that, and like as we pointed out last week. So here's Facebook Live Q&A with Michael Moore, Joe, et cetera, whatever that is. I don't know what it is. We're on Tony Robbins' fan page. 307 people liked that. So all we got to do is open that list up, start on the list. Rachel, I can follow Rachel. So rather than spend any time doing this today, we'll pick this up next week. So today we started over at the sort of the right side of the screen. Next week we'll start at the left side and move from that direction. But the short version of this is we want to start following people. Again, we're not going to send out friend requests. This is attraction marketing. We want them to come to us. We're not going to them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take somebody like her, works, you know, she lives in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're going to right click, open a link in a new tab. We'll just do this one. And then I'm going to show you something else we're working on. But we'll just do this one and take a look at her. I've chosen to be happy. I like that. She's single. A little young, but all right, don't just leave it alone, man. I like that too. But seriously, no offense, but if you go back to the day I met you, I would have just stayed home. Okay, I don't like that. But I'm going to click follow. Oh, wow. Okay, I can't comment. And I guess we don't have any mutual friends. So that's going to make it a little harder. She's just going to know that I followed her. I may get a follow back. I may not. Who knows? We don't, because we don't have any mutual friends there. So anyhow, we're just gonna go down the list, and we're looking for people that we can follow. Like, we cannot follow her, so we're gonna just pass her right up, or him, or whatever it is. Can't follow. Can't follow. Can follow. Okay, 2 mutual friends, chief executive officer at whatever that is. So we would go check him out. Now, you mentioned something earlier. I'm just wondering if I should bring out the list that we started to work on yesterday, if it's a little premature for that.
Yeah, I don't know that not everybody here is, if everybody here is in the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
That might be the wrong thing to do.
But so did you say that you did update Facebook? Because your left-hand side list looks different than mine.
I didn't do anything.
Huh, okay.
Facebook does it. They just did it. They did it.
Doing some changes.
That's, yeah. So that's, Facebook did it. I didn't do it.
Okay.
Well, anyhow, I'm going to stop there for tonight. I hope you folks got value. And Debbie, Chris, Bill, Rick, Cynthia, Carol, Annabelle, Craig, did Jackson leave?
I think he's still here. He's still around.
I don't see him.
No? Okay.
I don't see him. Did you bail out on me, buddy? Yeah, the thing on my face is getting bigger. It is. It is, and it's actually spreading a little bit over onto my nose here, Chris. I know. Don't know what it is at this point. I'm still spraying sanitizer on it and things like that. Hopefully overnight something will happen. One way or the other. So, hey, that's it for today, folks. I'm going to wrap this up and let you go, and we'll be back. We'll be back next week, same time, same station, and we'll try to pick up on a few of the people that we started conversations with or attempted to start conversations with this week, and let you know how that progressed, and we'll go from there. All righty. So you folks have a good night. Thanks, Craig. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And
Thanks, awesome job.
And I'm going to go ahead and stop the broadcast. Thank you, Laura. Yep. Appreciate it.
Bye, everybody.
But yeah, bye, everybody. You have a wonderful night. We'll talk again. Bye for now.